Let's talk about Sweetgreen, a company known for its salads and healthy food options, and how they perform in the second quarter of 2024 because they released their earnings a couple days ago. First, let's break down their revenue. Sweetgreen made $184.6 million during this period, second quarter, which was more than experts expected, about $4 million more to be exact. And not only did they exceed expectations, but they also saw a 21% increase right here. Compared to the same time last year. That's quite an achievement. Now, moving on to earnings per share. EPS, which is a measure of the company's profitability. Sweetgreen lost 13 cents per share. While this sounds like bad news, it's actually improvement from last year when they lost 24 cents per year. But they didn't meet the experts' expectations in this area, who are hoping the loss will be smaller, around 11 cents per share. But despite this, something surprising happened. As you know, Sweetgreen's stock, SG, stock price jumped by 33%. Why? I think because investors are optimistic about the future. Perhaps they believe that even though the company is still losing some money, the improvements and growth are signs that better days are ahead. So speaking of growth, let's move over to earnings call transcripts. Sweetgreen's restaurants are doing better than ever. First of all, they're expanding their business. So they opened 4 new restaurants in major cities like Washington, D.C. And Chicago. They're also looking to expand into new areas like the Midwest and Texas and Southeast. And this is part of their strategy to reach more customers across the country. So in terms of the performance, their restaurants are doing better than ever. How do we know? Their profit margin at the restaurant level reached 22.5%. 22.5%. This means that after covering all the cost of running the restaurant, they kept 22.5% as profit, which is a record for the company, according to their statements. They're also innovating with new kitchen technology. They've introduced something called Infinite Kitchens. Infinite Kitchens. At a location in New York City. So this is a new setup designed to make service faster and improve the customer experience. And they plan to bring this technology to more locations soon. And let's not forget about the food. Sweetgreen launched a new dish called Caramelized Garlic Steak. It's been a hit, they said, with customers and helped boost their sales during the quarter. So to sum it up, while Sweetgreen didn't make a profit, they're growing, improving their operations, and trying out new things that have both customers and investors excited about what's next. Now let's look at what analysts are saying. So Oppenheimer raised their price target for Sweetgreen from $34 to $36 and gave it an outperform rating. They're impressed with Sweetgreen's performance, especially a 9% increase in sales at existing stores. Now, moving over to UBS, raised price target by $6 from $31 to $37 and keeping a buy rating. They like the strong sales, better profit margins, and the progress Sweetgreen is making with this new kitchen technology. Now, Morgan Stanley, they raised their price target from 25 to 27. Morgan Stanley, here we go. They were more cautious, actually, keeping an equal weight rating. They acknowledged that Sweetgreen had a good quarter, but still have questions about its long-term potential, they said. And lastly, Citi also increased their target from $30 to $32, but kept a neutral rating. So they noted that while Sweetgreen is doing well, there are still broader economic concerns to consider. So in short, most analysts have raised their price targets for SG due to its strong performance, but there's some variation in how optimistic they are about the company's future. And finally, let's move over to tip ranks and summarize the overall analyst ratings. Sweetgreen has received 9 ratings in the past 3 months. The consensus is a moderate buy, with 6 analysts recommending buy, 2 saying hold, and 1 advising sell. The average price target over the next 12 months is $32.89, which is slightly below its last trading price, suggesting some uncertainty. The price targets range from as low as $17 to as high as $45, indicating differing opinions on where the stock might go from here. So, while the outlook is generally positive, there's a range of opinions on how Sweetgreen will perform in the future. So remember, all this information is provided for educational purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. And always do your own research or consult with a financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Now, if you are a shareholder, congratulations on this result, fantastic result. SG has risen by over 200% this year, and the past 12 months over 156%. So yeah, congratulations. And thank you for listening. And I hope this gives you a clear picture of where Sweetgreen stands today. Subscribe to my channel for more contents like this. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye-bye.